esports, but now it's time to see who has truly the biggest donger of, well, at least these two guys. Spawning in the northeast position as the red Terran player from Team Root Gaming. It is Chad Minigun Jones, looking to claim his fourth, maybe fifth, Kappa Star League title, and his opponent in the Southwest, pointing out that Terran has won in every game so far. From Team Root Gaming as well, it is Root Sage. And Sage points out that Chad is racist. He says, Marines, man, Marines. Both of these players are much better with Terran than Zerg, is what they've come to realize. And Sage says, respect Zerg. I respect Zerg. And Minigun's like, no, fuck that. So, I would just like to briefly remind you, in case you're watching the VOD of this, we're playing with the extension mod max 50 supply. You cannot go over 50 supply on this map. And look at the little star. Oh, Sage is so adorable. You get a little star. Oh, that's great. That's great. That really is awesome. He thought we didn't know. He thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. And he has his gas on the way. Minigun, well, I imagine you play standard. It's Cloud Kingdom, right? It's a good Zerg map, right? Really great, swarmy, whatever, you know, blah, 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 etc., etc. And we do have the drone about to build that hatch. Dad hatch? Dad hatch, there we go. The hatch was fat. And barracks is about maybe 15 seconds away from completion. So with 50 supply to work with, builds that are really good. 2-port Banshee, double factory Blue Flame Hellion all in. 11-11. Well, I guess that's too early for the cap to hurt the Zerg player. The players do know what mod we're playing on. So, well, it's been an interesting series here so far at the Kappa Star League. And as we get this game rolling, since this is the final game of this series, although I should have probably mentioned it in every game for purposes of the VODs, I would like to briefly let all of you know, if you would like to contact either of these incredibly attractive young men, you can tweet at them. Of course, the Zerg player in the top right that's currently being violated by this SCV is at Root Minigun. And his opponent, this yellow Terran player doing the violation of this poor drone, this young drone, is he's at root_sage. And tweet at them. Tweet at them. Tell them how much you love their play in Kappa Star League, because we've had some pretty good games tonight. That's the goal of Kappa Star League, is to take players that would normally play really seriously, like Chad Jones winning. Chad Jones like won some tournament, like, right? Like, come on, this is way more fun than winning some Ender's Game Cup like Cha. Oh, nice timing there on the spine crawler. Attacking this this here Reaper. And Chad's just playing normally. There's no reason to do anything overly frisky on this in this map, because the mod does not affect you until maybe 10 minutes. By that I mean maybe 8 minutes. Around the 8-minute mark, I think, is when we're going to see a little bit of a problem here. So this is going to become about quickly remaxing to 50 supply. How can you make 50 supply work for you, right? Like, how do you make 50 supply become effective? As a Zerg player, if you don't have 40 supply worth of drones, you're losing. Terran, I think, benefits from this mod because you have mules, so you don't need theoretically as many SCVs. Maybe a third command center build is better because of that. Minigun, on the other hand, is limited in terms of his income to a degree. It depends how many SCVs the Sage makes, because they're currently even in workers, right? It's not like it's a big deal yet. Once Sage realizes how to abuse the map, I'm sure he'll do exactly what Tasia did when he played in the Kappa Star League and abused the shit out of it, to be frank. But the Queen's attacking, and nope, no kills. He tried and he failed. Oh god, there's 4 drones on the gas. Minigun, please. Roach Warren's on the way. Well, here's the problem. He can build 5 roaches. He can build 5 roaches. He can build 5 roaches with this attack. Now, Sage, he can't build too much to defend, to be fair. But, well, he's building a Baneling nest as well. So he's just going to go for a Roach Baneling attack. And I like this from Minigun. But the problem here is that Sage has more open supply. He doesn't have as many SCV. Actually, well, Sage is starting to close his supply up. Killing this Reaper is nice, though. So here's the thing. Is he building any Marauders yet? No, no bunker. Sage can't make much more. Sage can only make a handful more units. We see Minigun's supply capped. He's building 7 Roaches. He has Zerglings. It's the 7 Roach Baneling all in. It's like a 7 Roach Rush, except it's not. And that is as scientific as my answer gets. So more supply depots on the way. And Sage, he's got 2 Hellions on the way. Oh, you see some of these Lings. Minigun. He's going to make 3 Banelings. And here we go. More Roaches are moving out. He's moving them out. No one can make any more units. Actually, the supply block of Sage. Well, now he can make more units. So Sage is about to max out. Do not build SCVs, Sage. Be a bad idea. So he's not building them anymore. The Roaches are moving out, though. The Hellions are trying to keep the Zerglings and Banelings away from his base. There's still not a bunker here for Sage. And the cool thing about Zerg is he can very quickly remax. Despite the fact that the Terran player... This is actually a 200-200 battle on a much smaller scale, obviously, because he can remax very quickly versus an opponent that doesn't need as many SCVs. He's got a couple less workers, and that allows him a bit more army supply. A couple Zerglings will go down. And, oh, the Roaches are fighting these Hellions. The Banelings are going to move in on the Marines. Oh, those Marines are not in position just yet. Picks off 1 Baneling, and, oh, goodness. Yep, nope, yep. It's a lot of economy lost, but that also means he can make more Marines. Roaches pick off a couple of the Hellions. Oh, he needs to get the Marauder. Marauder's going ham. Gets 1 Roach. There's only 4 Roaches left, and the Marauder's still alive, which means Minigun will be forced back. He's trying to just rebuild a bunch of Zerglings and Roaches. And this game has reached a tense position. Neither player has really been upgrading. Oh, he's going to get the Marauder. Nope. Yep. He barely gets it, but he loses the Roach. But this means Minigun can build more. He's taking a 3rd base. He can't build any more drones. He cannot build drones. I feel like this is actually a mass spine crawler type game. If you made a shit ton of spine crawlers, your opponent might not actually be capable of producing enough supply to kill it. Like, these players aren't getting more than 20, 30 army supply to work with. But, Sage, he's built more SCVs. He has a smaller army than the Zerg player. But he does have Stim. He does have Medivacs. And my antivirus just updated. Marines attacking some Zerglings. Oh. Roaches are trying to hold the brunt. Well, the Banelings can get on top. Keep in mind, those Medivacs are basically dead supply. They are consuming a rather large amount of his total allowed supply. Oh, we don't mind. Okay, no, he's okay. Banelings are coming in. We don't mind. Still not detonating. And he's trying to get those SCVs. He will. I feel like right now, though, with the amount of money that Sage is banking, why build more workers? Chad targeting down workers, I think, is actually going to hurt him. Because... Oh, what? What? Okay, I guess. Okay, yeah, okay. That's cool. And Chad. 24 Lings, 2 Evo Chambers, 2 more drones, 3 more drones. Chad, your Terran opponent. You killed a lot of SCVs, but the thing about SCVs is, well, your opponent's Terran. He doesn't need workers. But these Zerglings, oh, they pick off a couple workers and delay these barracks in the middle of the map. That's not bad. That's not bad. Tries to grab a couple Zergling kills on the center of the map. And there's still a pretty reasonable number of Zerglings, but as the SCV count gets lower and lower, I would just build another 2 command centers and start killing all my SCVs. Honestly, if I were Sage, you have such little supply to work with, might as well. He does finish those barracks that are in the middle of the map. And now, well... Oh, a couple Banelings run in. He's like, oh, wait, you're not building SCVs anymore because you've realized how to win this. And this is really tough. Does he have detection? This Widowman. Good kill. He's got 8 kills with it. There's Marauders, though, and I don't think Minigun can make enough to hold this anymore. The micro build. Oh, never mind. Minigun. He's trying to make me eat my own pasta, and I'm a horrible cook. Runs back. 30 Zerglings in production. He needs a sport. He needs some spines. I just feel like they're really cheap and they don't eat into your supply. But Minigun. There, he's realizing it. He's like, wait, I gain supply by building these things that fight. Widowmine gets another big hit though. And Minigun, oh, Minigun. Your only benefit is that this Terran player cannot really rally units up towards you. He's built 4 Medivacs. He's invested a third. He's invested 1/4 of his total army supply into Medivacs. He cannot build Marines because of his Medivac count. And I mean, Sage, you have so many resources. Seriously, just kill your SCVs. Oh, yeah. Nope. Okay. Widowmine. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. But I see no reason to not build spine crawlers. More drones. He's only got 13 army supply available, and he's going for the counter. But he might die in an awkward base. Do you call it? Minigun has no bank, I guess. And those mules, man, those mules, they're carrying hard. The Zergling counterplay. He needs to move in, though. His third base is under attack. He's going to lose it. Minigun, his lair is, I feel, a little bit late. I like letting the Terran have these medevacs, but you need to keep a higher army supply. You need to take advantage of the fact that their army supply is in medevacs. Oh, goodness. Nope. This spine crawler needs to transfuse it. There he gets the first transfuse. He almost has enough energy for another. I feel like Burrow would be nice. Oh, the Zerglings and Banelings get in the main. But oh, wait, he needs to supply block Sage because Sage has a lot of money. And even though he has no SCVs, he theoretically, with supply, could build a metric shit ton of Marines. And killing all of Sage's SCVs might be the key to Sage winning this game. This is an interesting conundrum we've been faced with because his mineral income is still reasonable with the bank he has. So now he's building Marines. And Minigun, you need to build a lot more spine crawlers. Oh no. Oh, Minigun, why'd you? I don't actually know what to think anymore. He killed all the SCVs. He's got a ton of Marines. There's 20 Marines and 5 medevacs versus 20 Zerglings and 11 Banelings. Technically speaking, has he castrated his economy? Yes, but as long as Sage has a couple nickels to throw at our dancing woman that is Chad, he's still okay because mules. Oh, picking out those mules. Speaking of mules, man, the lifeblood right there. Well, 2 fresh ones get called in. Chad still has a lot of Zerglings on his opponent's half of the map, but there's a nice army supply edge for the Terran. These Zerglings, they need either an upgrade advantage or something to be able to hold their own. The medevacs are not with the Marines. Wow. Did that just happen? Well, the rest of them are now here. I feel like Burrow would be sick. Just you need the most cost-effective units ever to make this work. But Chad Dr. Jones is doing it. He's doing it, and he's doing it long and hard. I feel like, what does he want, more Marines? He's like, yeah, I don't really need this starport anymore. Actually, I just realized it's kind of eating up all my supply, these medevacs. Like Sage has, I think the reason why Chad is okay is because so much of Sage's army supply is in these medevacs. He's built all these reactors. He can almost instantly remax as a Terran. Isn't that a crazy thought? +1 attack. He's building a Cloak Banshee. Not bad. Chad Dr. Jones does not know of this, but he is building an Overseer. He does have a Queen at each base. Although I think he could actually win head-to-head because the second Queen is so weak, and he's going to try to expand. I still feel like Chad has yet to realize he could actually get away with a lot more workers if he built a ton of spines, but maybe I've just got a weird thingy for spines. He should focus the mules instead of the SCVs. Every SCV he kills is another Marine that Sage can make. Zerglings get the barracks in the center of the map, though. That's a nice way to shut down that production. But this army supply, well, he's building 6 more Marines. Banshee's about to pop out. And, oh, there's the Burrow. I'm just blind. He did get Burrow. Chad, I love you. Zerglings are attacking these Marauders and Marines in the center of the map. Here comes Sage's potential last push effort. He's got barely any SCVs, just a total of 8. But yet again, he still has enough money to build his army. Hashtag the power of Terran. Sage picks off a Ling, and he's going for it. But there's the burrowed. He actually cannot scan because he doesn't have any workers. Oh, Chad. Yep. Nope. Chad. Oh, he's forcing him back? Yeah, that's the detonation we were looking for. He picks off those units, and he's going to try to overwhelm this army. The Banshee here, though, is a huge pain. There's no anti-air. He doesn't have a Spire. He doesn't have a Hydralisk Den. And he certainly doesn't have any, any more supply with this force. The Banshees are really good at whittling this down. It prevents the counterattack, sure. But Sage... He is literally being carried by mules. I imagine Sage, just imagine this Korean teenager riding a robotic. Actually, you know what? I think I just described like Transformers or Zoids or whatever. Never mind. You've probably seen it before. This barracks is on fire. Oh, it's also losing health very quickly and burning. 6 banelings on the way. So Minigun's holding a pretty solid defense. But, oh, these Zerglings will get caught. The limited amount of units that can be made has actually made this game surprisingly not awful. I'm surprised that Sage has been held back so many times. But this Bioforce now should be able to finally kill him. He should be able to kill his opponent. There's the Cloak Banshees. The Queens are here. Oh, the Banelings are the Transfuses. Step back. The Banshees are still alive, though. And they're adding in a lot of extra damage. Spinecrawler transfused. 16 lings in production. The Queens are being focused. The Banshees are still alive. Oh, one of them does get taken out. Second Banshee gets picked off. But now there's no ground units. And Minigun, being forced back, needs his Zerglings. And look at these Medivacs. Medivacs are healing. The drones are running. And Minigun might be on his deathbed. Zerglings are on the counterattack, but we've learned Sage does not need economy. He has amassed an absurd army supply because Chad has killed so many SCVs. The Banelings and Zerglings are here. He's going for an attack. He's going to try to fight it off, but their power of Terran might be too strong. He just lifts up. Oh, man. Oh, God. The sweet release of just being able to choose when you want to fight is so nice. And he drops back inside the main. The Zerglings and Banelings are here, and Sage lifts up. Medevac's being poked at. He's waiting on the low ground to try to catch him. A couple Banelings are here as well. And killing this command center would be pretty nice. He drops the mules, 3 of them. And if this command center blows up, Sage, you gotta repair it, bro. Okay, he is gonna repair. He's on the way. He's on the case to fix the burning command center. And he's gonna keep it alive. Isn't that right, Calaris? Doesn't want to lose his ability to drop mules, that's for sure. Be a terrible shame. And, yep, some Zerglings just running around. Gonna move out towards the tower. Kills a Marine. A little bit of a skirmish here. Banelings have speed, but they're being focus fired by these Marines. Not bad. Another Banshee does show up. And Sage... You know, I keep thinking that Sage is going to win all these fights really, really convincingly. And then he loses all his units, but... Chad, the thing is, as a Zerg player, you need drones. And there was a time when Sage had almost no SCVs, but that time has passed. And I think he might be... It's been an interesting game, guys. It really has. But I think Minigun might be fucked right here. Everything going into this Bioforce. And I can't say that Chad didn't have a really good opportunity to win this game early on. GG Sage wins his first Kappa Star League championship.